Good evening. How y'all doing? Now, ain't this kind of crazy? I got on a different shirt. Yeah, I'm trying to sauce up some things. Period. This is Smoke This Over. I haven't, this is the YouTube. Of course, I always do these YouTube videos. Um, they ain't gonna be long. Always gonna be 10 minutes, probably at best. To talk about some things in a shortened version that you might hear when you go to Smoke This Over, the podcast, which is on Podbean as well um, as Spotify. So, which I'm actually going to be recording episode 5, which is going to be an interesting one. So, most definitely. So, before I go any further, check out my music, my song Dummy, my song Price, my song Elephant in the Room, which talked about the election, Corona, all that shit, some real shit, um, and Bounce on the D, my twerk song for the ladies, for y'all to twerk. It's on SoundCloud / Porn Rap Star. I'm gonna put all that in the little description of this shit here and stuff. And also on BeatStar, um, my song Listen. So you can check that out. Please subscribe to my channel. Like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not begging for likes. I'm not begging subscriptions. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. I just love doing these shits. Because I always love talking. So, um, also, I do adult film. I'm Kavanaugh the Porn Rap Star. So if you want to check out my adult film, all my links, backslash, allmylinks.com / Porn Rap Star. There you go. So those the plugs that you need to know. So, well, oh, and like I said, smoke this over, podbean.com. Okay, now, anyway, let's get back to it. Biden won. Trump lost. We have a new president. Now, yeah, I know it's going to be some shit which I'm going to explain to some of you people that don't understand what's about to necessarily happen, what Trump is trying to do, what he's about to do. I break shit down to where the average motherfucker can understand it. Because a lot of y'all ain't going to understand it listening to the news. That's why y'all don't trust the news, because y'all don't understand the the um the jargon and what they be saying at the damn time. And they be saying it so much you drown out. You know. Yeah. So, but yeah, congratulations to Biden. Like I said before in other videos, I felt that Biden was going to win. Um, for all the Trumpers that are upset that he ain't gonna concede, I'm not even expecting him to concede no time soon. Actually, I think he was concede probably January 1st. Officially, verbally, because by then, one, they're already gonna say Biden is president by December 14th, and he would have exhausted everything. Because I'm going to go more into it, because I want to go into it on here, because I want you to hear the podcast. It's the whole purpose of everything. So, um, but I'm happy. I see how everybody just jump up and down. They're happy. That is beautiful. You know, I'm happy my damn self because people just don't understand it. It ain't gonna hit people till about 2 years in, year and a half. No, year and a half. You're gonna see a difference. It's gonna be a better difference. It ain't gonna be a bad difference, a better difference. Because it's kind of crazy how everybody wants to sit there and act like the world about to come in because Biden became president. Biden's a good man. Biden is going to actually work with the people. See, the kicker to this is Mitch McConnell. Because since this son bitch is still going to be the majority leader of the Senate, if he has the attitude of like he had with Obama, I'm gonna make this motherfucker a one-term president, then it's nothing Biden can do. You know, but it was just crazy how Fox News at first they didn't want to admit it at first, but then they finally did. And I know Trump is pissed and upset. The memes and everything is just unfucking believable. I ain't even gonna lie. I got some shit on TikTok my damn self. Check out my TikTok, porn rap star. So also, I'm gonna talk about BDSM. Yeah. And I'm just gonna give y'all over BDSM. I'm just gonna say this right now. Truthfully, it's a white man's game. Black people just really starting to play in it. You know, I'm gonna go more in depth on that end on that too, because part of BDSM is sharing your mate, and black people do not know how to share their mates. We are not taught to share their mates. Whether you want to sum it up to what happened during slavery, whether you want to sum it up because of religion, because we black people are very religious. We are religious, believe it or not, for the most part. Let's just be honest. We are. We 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 churchgoers for the most part. So the point I'm trying to make is that at the end of the day, um, it's part of sharing, because when you have a slave, you share your slave. When you swing, you share your wife. Cuckold, he shares his wife. When you swing, women share their husband. You feel me? Um, and that's the reason why I think a lot of times it's funny how you see chicks say I'm a femdom. I'm a dominatrix. I'm a BBC slut. I'm a queen of spades. And they don't even understand the purpose behind all that. They don't even understand what it is, what it means. What's the queen of spades? Queen of spades is a type of slave. She's a slave to black men. She worship black men. Keyword, worship. That means there there is there's nothing else higher than a black man. She can be married to a white man, but she will bow down to a black man before she bow down to her husband. That's the Queen of Spades. BBC slut is just a slut that just loves to be slutted out by black dudes. They love to be gangbanged. You feel me? You know, people don't realize actually a brat. No, brat is actually a sub. Dom is a dom. Let's make this clear. When someone said I'm a financial dom, no, there's no such thing as financial dom. You're a dom. You're just a dom. Your slaves give you money. No, you're still a. If you're a female dom, you a femme dom. If you're a male dom, no, actually you're a female dom. You're a dom a. DOMMA. If you a male dom, you a dom. See, I'm about to go real deep when I go into shit. You feel me? On the podcast. That's why I say at the end of the day, a lot of people don't understand this shit. You know, period. Even the swinging. How a swinger party supposed to go down. What with the things that you supposed to do. It's like, I've been to a black swinger party, it sucked. But I've been to a white one, off the chain. You know what I'm saying? It depends on sometimes the area you in or what have you, but that's a totally different story. But me being a dom, I look at when guys say they're doms, girls say they subs. For example, a sub don't necessarily have to live with the dom. Actually, a sub is not necessarily supposed to marry the dom. Technically. But there ain't no rules. It ain't no really no straight up rules to the shit. But logically, a sub not supposed to marry a dom. Why? Because it mixes. The wife is always considered the queen. So how can the queen be the slut or be the submissive at the same time? Think about that. How can the queen be the submissive at the same time? Now, because the reason why, because think about it in historical terms. The king was the dominant, right? The queen, she was right underneath him, always. But then you had the chambermaids. Was there ever a chambermaid that became queen? I'm just saying. So it's kind of like, but like I said before, is there exceptions to the rules? Yeah. Is there any rules to this? No, not really. Period. But for people that's true to it, they understand what I'm saying. Because even within a marriage, the wife, they say if you and your wife, you're the dom and she's the sub, she must be able to know the difference between when it's time to be the sub and being wife. You feel what I'm saying? That's the difference. So, and like I said, even with swinging, I see a lot of people love talking about swinging parties and sex parties and stuff like that. Let me say this to you again. Unless you and your mate is really, really, really secure in your relationship, actually, preferably, you ladies, it's probably best that you're bisexual or one of you is bisexual for it to work. Because two heterosexuals, it's not going to work for some apparent reason. One of you had to be bisexual in the relationship for y'all to be swingers. No, seriously. I'm just dead serious. In order for y'all to be swingers, because if you know, most swinger couples, one of them is bisexual, whether it's the man or whether it's the woman. 9 out of 10 is the woman. Well, on the surface, 9 out of 10 is the woman. Because some of the guys, let's keep it real, they getting them parties in the low, ain't nobody looking. Yeah, I ain't going to say nothing. So, dudes are down low, for real. But like I said, the whole point is that when, like I said before, it's a reason why it's a white man's game, because they were taught to share their wives. Even back in slavery times, which I'm going to go deeper to that too. Many times the master wanted the mandingo to fuck his wife, and he watched that shit. Real talk. So, but look, like I said, I only supposed to do 10 minutes, I'm sitting here did 12. So, you want to hear more about BDSM, my thoughts, what I feel, and all that good shit, is dropping Monday. Because I'm probably going to record it tomorrow, because tomorrow will be Sunday. But it's dropping Monday. And like I said, you want to really hear the BDSM side of things, because it's about to be saucy. And one day I'm also going to have my wife help on the podcast. Y'all can hear her sultry, sexy voice. We're going to talk about some stuff. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to talk about the Mandalorian, too. Yeah. Yeah. That shit was saucy, man. That shit was saucy. I really love that shit. I really did. All right, I got to go. Peace.